I just wanted to review a book called Maximum Willpower, and it's written by Kelly McGonigal. So basically this is a book about, it talks about what willpower is, and it also gives you strategies of how you can increase willpower. And I loved this book because it's written so well. It's really easy to read, it's really funny. It had me laughing out loud quite a few times on the train whilst I was travelling by myself. And basically it starts off with the theory, like well, it's kind of theory and science, I guess. It's kind of talking about the different parts of your brain and the I will, I won't. So I want is here, and I think I will and I won't are like on either sides of the brains. And it's kind of talking about the fact that willpower needs to use all, well, it doesn't need to, but often it has to use all three parts of the brain. So for example, if you're on a diet, you will say, I want to have an amazing body, and that's like your long-term goal. And it's like, I will exercise and I won't eat chocolate cake. And it's like, it's all of that in combination that makes up willpower. It talks about the times when your willpower is likely to be low. It talks about the fact that willpower is actually a muscle, in the sense that you can strengthen it by doing low resistance exercises, but then actually it can be depleted as well. Which means that at the end of the day, it's probably harder to do your willpower tasks than it is the beginning of the day. And every single time you have to use your prefrontal cortex to stop yourself from doing something, like to keep your cool when there's a colleague really frustrating you and all stuff like that, it all depletes your willpower. It also talks about the different kind of reasons why we might not succeed in our goals, like little psychological tricks we play on ourselves. Like for example, if we think we've been good and we kind of see sticking to our willpower challenges as something moral, like good or bad, then we're more likely to give ourselves license to sin or license to be bad. Like, oh, I was really good on my diet yesterday, so today I can treat myself. So it's kind of, it highlights those little tricks that you might play on yourself so you can catch yourself doing it. Also talks about the kind of what the hell attitude that we all get, which is like, oh, I've just messed up a little bit, so why don't I mess up completely, kind of attitude. It also talks about the fact that it's really important the company you keep. Like for example, if you're with someone who has really low willpower, then actually that's going to rub off onto you. As well as if you're with someone who's got really high willpower, then that's going to rub off onto you as well. And then, yeah, and it's also kind of talking about the fact that actually we think about our future selves as someone that's not like us. So we think of them as a secondary person. So we kind of think, what's the point of us suffering now for this secondary person, even though it's actually us, but we don't think about our future selves as us. And it kind of talks about strategies that you can use to make your future self seem more closer to you, seem more like you. Sorry, I'm just really itchy because I've just had a shower, and I think, I don't know why, but my skin's really itchy. And then I guess basically what it does is it kind of talks about all these pitfalls that you can fall into, but then it also talks about strategies that you can use to help you not fall into those. So yeah, I mean, this is a really unique book. I cannot believe, I mean, everything that she writes, I'm just like, oh my god, I do this, that makes so much sense, I'm not crazy, oh, it's normal, everyone does this. So it kind of has a legitimizing factor where sometimes you might feel like such a failure, and when I read this book I just realised I'm not such a failure, I'm just a human being, because everything that she lists are actually I'd say the primary things that make me fail on my willpower challenges. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. I would absolutely recommend this book. It's really helpful in the sense that not only just does it make you feel like, finally I'm not crazy, I'm not the biggest loser in the world, but it also makes you be slightly more aware so that you can actually take precautions to save yourself. Like, for example, if you know that you're going to have a difficult day where someone's going to deplete your energy, then you can prepare yourself mentally for that. And yeah, and it's a pleasure to read, so I'd really recommend it. And I was so surprised at how good she was at putting this willpower thing into words and conceptualizing it, and everything that she says is backed up with scientific evidence. So it's a really good scientifically supported book. So yeah, well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you find this useful. Bye.